can see that COVID-19 has reduced us, when I say us, both the developed and developing country to the same level. In fact, we have less casualties than they have. So it is a very frightening development, and I advise Nigerians to be very careful to take the advice from the Ministry of Health. The Minister of Health has been doing very well, speaking and educating people generally. So Nigerians, we should be very careful. I hope the rainy season will be bountiful. We'll get a lot of food. I wish the farmers will go and stay in the land so that we can produce what we need sufficient, so that we don't have to import. In any case, we don't have any money to import food, so we must produce what we are going to eat.
We thank Almighty Allah for a successful completion of the holy month of Ramadan, despite the unusual circumstances we found ourselves. And I wish Nigerian women could follow the rules and regulations of the Federal Ministry of Health and also the NCDC regulations. And for those that lost their lives as victims of COVID-19, may the Almighty Allah forgive their sins and grant them Al-Jannah to Firdaus. And for those that are sick, we wish them a speedy recovery, and also we pray for the end of COVID-19 throughout the world.
It will be recalled that this year's 30 days Muslims Ramadan fast had started on the 23rd of April and ended on Saturday, 23rd of May 2020. Sequel to this, President Muhammadu Buhari has sent congratulatory message to Nigerian Muslims as they celebrate Eid-el-Fitr, a mark of successful end of the Ramadan fast. However, in a series of photos shared online, many Nigerians have expressed divergent views on why President Muhammadu Buhari was offered a chair to sit during Eid prayer today. This, which is quite unusual practice among Muslims. Below are some of the diverse views expressed by Nigerians. At Ayemi Juba says there is more to what is visible, and at Mazik C says guy chill, waist pain at this age is not a strange occurrence. Even some folks half his age may not be able to bend properly. At Kenny Akambi says this is only allowed in Islam should in case of ill health and old age. In this case, it may be one case or both. And as Khalib Hob says, then he should resign if he is not healthy. Now by force, ne. Another says, ask him, oh, I'm not really a fan of our president, but you guys should chill, I beg, show some respect, please. Another says he's tired now. He's tired. Staying 100 days in Nigeria wasn't part of the plan. As Sadiske says, one of the beauties of Islam is permissible to pray even while laying down in some instances. Another says, I really hope they didn't pray with the space between them because their prayer is offside. One of the key features of a congregational prayer is touching the toes of people by your side. You have to stand shoulder to shoulder. Baba is weak to sit on the floor. His back is gone. So before the whole world knows how sin or shame, let him sit on the chair. Okay? At his age, you expect him to be super active. I wish you had sense. Another says, I guess your point is if he's too weak to kneel, then he's definitely not strong enough to rule. Yeah. And Ariola Eniola says, old age is affecting his back. He's not the first one to do this. Okay. Well, you know, one thing that people fail to understand is that as a public figure, you'll be talked about. People will talk about. People will criticize you, whichever way. I was listening to somebody was like, oh, why would Lai Mohammed be offended if somebody talks about him or criticize him? As a public figure, you ought to have been used to that kind of a thing because they will talk about you And not to talk of, you have been talking about people, you say all manner of things about people. It's like that. If somebody who is hidden, who is not known, nobody cares about you, nobody talks about you. But in as much you are a public figure, even if you raise your hand, if you raise your finger, people will talk about it. If you try not to smile, they say, why are you not smiling? If you smile, they say, oh, you smile too much. It's like that. So they should not just take offense. Those who are saying, oh, people must talk, people must do this. Of course, that is just the way it is. And somebody was like, oh, Lai Mohammed, why would Lai Mohammed we want to go and arrest people according to that story again? So it boils down on public figure. People must talk about you, people must criticize you. So if you think that you are being insulted, you are not ready, I think they should just learn from his supporters, because I don't know, some people who cry more than the bereaved, who are overzealous. Oh, somebody insulted the president, this and this and that, blah 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 blah. He's a public figure, that's it. They should learn from Goodluck Jonathan. They abused him, abused his wife. If it were to be them, oh my goodness, a lot of people would have been in prison. Even though they say that called good luck, all manner of names. They talk everything. Oh, they say, oh, Guru man, this and that. He went to one meeting. He was in the toilet doing all of that. Try to do a lot of. Did he say anything? He didn't say anything. I don't even know why the supporters are feeling awkward or feeling bad about it. Well, it's a good thing. Let them pray. Let them do the needful. That's one thing about it. Someone say, oh, Photoshop. All these things are Photoshop. Stop deceiving us. We know when a real photo is tampered with. Not ready to bow down. Okay, this is Photoshop. Stop deceiving illiterate people. Fake news with old pictures. Photoshop government. Our president won Nigeria. Buhari is robot. Wey sit down there. Even if he can decide to crawl, no problem. So far, he can deliver the dividend of democracy, of course, which we are not getting. Whether he sit down, he does not sit down, it's inconsequential. But unfortunately, we are not getting all of those, or any of those. All we need is good governance. Leave this man alone. When you come to his age, you will know why he's sitting on chair. No one can cheat nature. Everyone is food. The scenarios is a game plan. Sitting on chair while praying is a firm show. Something is really fishing. The truth is hidden. Please leave Baba. Is managing to complete his tenure. More so, he had not stayed this long in the country without going for medical attention abroad. Of course, but we have doctors. Do you know what they're hiding? We have doctors, capable hands who can attend to them, but they've decided to do that. If there's anything to go by with what this particular person is saying, okay, it's okay in Islam to sit on a chair and pray, and the man is over 70 years and is expected of him. Someone say, okay, jealousy. There's nothing wrong with President Buhari sitting while praying. I've seen people who are 20 years younger than him praying while seated on account of obesity or weight. Let's try to get serious sometimes. They are making the use of mask compulsory. Meanwhile, I've never seen Mr. President on face mask since this virus started spreading into the country. President is not wearing mask. Others are seated on the ground as Islam religion demands, but is sitting on a chair. Our first lady is not on face mask too. If you tell them they are too old to lead and youth should be allowed to rule, they will never agree because they want to die on the seat of power. Now, old age and arthritis, no let their feet knee down. Pray like every other Muslims. Someone say you complain about Mr. President wears this is his uniform now. Is his uniform now? What concern you if he wear it every day? Okay, that is the beauty of Islam. I'm not a Buharist, but what he did is Islamically approved. It doesn't call for any useless comments from any wrong-thinking people. We should stop disturbing the old man, please. By the way, who is God to judge another fellow humans? So you mean these people use our Nigerian Aso Rock Villa to do mosque, prayer, and preaching? Hello, Mr. President. No get another clothes. Now only this clothes always package photoshops. Age is not on his side, as though presidency is on his side. By the way, all animals are equal, but some are more equal than others, according to George Owen, Animal Farm. Old family pictures when Buhari was still alive. Can't you see none of them see them is this happy any longer? Like, seriously? This is Photoshop from deceptive Nigeria government. Everybody wake up from your slumber. Even if they know, what are they going to do? Nothing. Just be rolling and just be everybody just be talking. That's just the way it has been, and it will continue to be. It's like some people don't have anything to do than to criticize everything about fellow beings. No one will ever get to the top without respecting elders or criticizing them with respect. And this person should not forget that even the same Buhari criticized hell out of Jonathan. So what are we talking about? As a public figure, you will be talked about, you will be criticized. So you should just get it and move on. Just like somebody said, the most important thing, let everyone enjoy the dividends of democracy. But unfortunately, that is not still happening. So they will continue to talk. Even when you do good, people will continue to talk. At his age, no problem. Just send the chair to me. I pray God to let me be older than you. This prayer is during Tarawih prayer, not Eid-el-Fitr. Sitting and praying, even laying is allowed. If one is happen to be sick, you people that are talking nonsense, remember his old age and ask your father. He will tell you more about it. At my age, at 40, during this fasting, I used to sit down praying because of a ulcer is hooking me. Okay, pray at home. That was a fake story. Buhari did not go there. Please, really? We know him to be a sick Nigerian president. I advise him to go for his usual checkup in the UK. So guys, let us hear your opinion, because some people are like, oh, this is Photoshop, this is not this if Eid-el-Fitr, because the president has said let everybody pray at home. So where is this place? What do you think? Leave your comment below and let's have your take.